Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to edit a beer commercial utilizing KineMaster. For that, you need to understand what does it take and what doesn't. What does it take? A little bit of imagination. What doesn't? Very expensive gear. For example, this idea I took it from Indy Mogul, one of my favorite YouTube creators. The camera they used was a Canon 6D Mark II, and the listing price for that camera on Amazon is around $1,300. The 4 lights that they used for this project were Aperture 300D Mark II at a whopping $1,100 a piece. They used 4 C-stand, 1 for the overhead light, 1 for the key light, and 2 for the practical lights. A C-stand usually goes for about $139 each. The practical lights were Hampton-based streaming light at $35.99 each. For the beer bottle condensation, they used glycerin, $3.99. But they also used a Syrup Gin 2 slider that cost $3,500. And they used 2 camera lenses that I couldn't identify, but I'm guessing that they didn't cost less than $500 each. So I estimate that they spent over $12,000 to make that commercial. I do aspire to have nothing less than the equipment that they have, but the lack of that equipment is not gonna keep me from keep on creating. And that's the whole point of this video. For me to replicate this commercial, I have to make use of the gear that I already have in my hand. For example, I don't have the same practical lights that they use, so I use my Christmas light instead. Let's head over to KineMaster to see how I edit this video. And as always, the first thing that you have to do is you have to open KineMaster. You need to tap on the plus button and select your aspect ratio. The ideal, it will be that you use the same aspect ratio that you used to record your video. Since I shot my video utilizing 16:9, I'm gonna pick the same aspect ratio. I already have the video on the timeline, so I'm gonna go straight to it. This is one of the easiest video that I have ever edited. KineMaster made it so easy for me to edit this video, and also the format that I used for this video allow me as well to make it for a really easy editing. The reason being, I use all hard cuts to edit this video. There was only one transition throughout the entire video, and it was a dissolving transition right there. After that, everything that you see on this video is hard cut from one scene to the other. Reason being, I wanted the beer to be the center of the attention, and I didn't want any distraction from it. I wanted to highlight the relationship between the beer and the person that is taking it, and how great the beer looks pouring into the glass. You can see the bottle right here that looks the beer is really cool. When it comes to the editing process, all I did over here was a zoom in on the bottle. So you tap on your clip, you tap in pan and zoom, and then you choose your ending point and you zoom in, utilizing 2 fingers. You open and close, and the beer bottle will go, or the image will go to the place where you want it to be. So that was for that first scene. The second one was a tilting down, and I did that with the camera, so there was no special effect or anything done within KineMaster. The second one, like I mentioned, was the dissolving effect. And then after that, everything that you see on screen is called cuts. One after the other, after the other, after the other. That's all I did. Then at the end of the video, let me move it forward. Then at the end of the video, the entrance to that part of the clip is another hard cut that goes straight to it. That is not a special effect. That's not a transition effect. That is a clip graphic. So what you do is you highlight your clip, you tap on clip graphics, and you choose whatever clip graphic that you think that is suitable for the video that you are trying to, for the commercial that you are trying to shoot. The ideal is that when you're shooting a commercial, that you will stick to something that is similar to the brand that you are doing the commercial for. So that's why I didn't want to go all crazy and all out doing transition effects and doing clip graphics. So I kept it simple, and since I want to amplify the beer, so I chose that one that has 4 spaces for the beer brand, and it puts it in 2 different colors. As you can see there, at the end of that particular video, the same thing, another zoom in. How do you do it? You tap on your clip, you go to pan and zoom, you choose the ending point of your video, and then utilizing 2 fingers, you can make you zoom in or zoom out. If you want a particular point, your video to start at a particular point, you do the opposite. You tap on your clip, the pan and zoom button, then you choose your starting position. That is all that it is to it, and there's not much to it, like I mentioned at the beginning. Like I always say, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Activate that notification bell, and I will see you next time on the water.